Still ahead, engineering meets basketball. What if you could calculate a way to be a better shooter? We'll meet a local professor who's doing exactly that and seeing some impressive results.
Well, what do engineering and basketball have in common? Apparently a lot, because a mechanical engineering professor at George Fox University is now pairing his expertise with his love of the sport.
So in just a few shots, he can analyze what a player does when they shoot and how they might improve. Art Edwards is here now. Art, how does this work?
It's like you're passing the ball over there, Laurel.
It's a lot of fun. You know what? We're talking about using video cameras and a whole lot of mathematics. Dr. Nathan Slegers was playing intramural basketball with some of his students. Well, they came up with a question about shooting and accuracy.
Can we find out what the optimal shot is?
Dr. Nathan Slegers and his students figured out there is a way to find that optimal shot. It involves cameras and data analysis.
When we looked at the math would say everyone has a different optimal shot. And that was what was groundbreaking. A lot of people just assumed everyone should be shooting the same.
They take video from the side to track a shooter's release, arc of shot, velocity, and direction of misses.
From that video, we can analyze their trajectory and their own shooting characteristic, almost their own fingerprint is what I'd call it. And from that, we can run some of the optimization.
They also take high-speed video from behind the shooter to look at spin direction and how much the spin varies.
Based on the video, we'll go back and post-process that. We use some math, some satellite dynamics math, some spacecraft math, which is basically what happens when a ball is spinning in space. We'll have you shoot a small amount of shots, diagnose what's causing your misses, and then have you adjust and adapt and train in a specific manner to get the most improvement as fast as possible.
On this day, the cameras were set up at the PAC in Salem, a place dedicated to helping young athletes improve their skills. So what do the players think of this?
At first it was kind of confusing, but now I get it. Like, really, like, you're measured by like percentages when you go to the next level and stuff, and the higher percentage, the better you are.
When I started, I was like shooting, but as I started going through the process, I can tell my shot's been a lot better. I was surprised at first, but now like it all makes sense.
Yeah, they're shooting 10 to 15% better in some cases. Now, right now, it takes time to do all the analysis of that data that they gather. At some point, they'd like to be able to do it real time so players can get feedback while they're still on the court and practicing.
We'll be ready for the Trailblazers in no time.
Yeah, the science of sport or the sport of science, either way. We'll be right back.